right? I hope that this is what it takes for him to actually
hurt people, like you always say, man.
They do, and I hope that this is what helps him to go find some real healing because clearly he's hurting, right? And I just I don't see this ending well. I feel like he's moving like a person who doesn't feel like he's going to be here much longer. You know what I mean? And
How much longer?
I'm not even doing that, but I just feel like he's moving. I just feel like he's moving like a person who's not going to be here much longer, right? I hope that.
Yeah. Big baby JTV, man. I put that dumb clip at the beginning because this guy's a dummy. And this is the thing, man. This is why you shouldn't idolize anybody. You have to realize that people are human beings. Man, I used to be a big fan of Charlamagne the God. I'm not a fan of nobody. I used to be a big fan of Charlamagne the God, but because this goof is so beholden to corporate entities, he's saying some dumb-ish, and I'm going to say it right now, this is demonic. Let's just call it what it is. This is demonic, what he just said about Kanye West. See, I'm a fan of Kanye West, but I realize, like everybody, he's a man just like me. He's a human just like me. We're on the same plane, okay? And for Charlamagne the God to go on his podcast and spend upwards of an hour, and also his previous podcast a week ago, right, going at Kanye's neck, right, as if Charlamagne the God is some holy being who has never done anything wrong. Let me tell you something about Charlamagne the God. Charlamagne on The Breakfast Club is responsible for disrespecting black men and black women at such a high level. That's why he became popular. That's why we rock with him, because he was hilarious. He was out of pocket. He was blunt, and he was not corporate tied and a goddamn sheep. You know, when Kanye talks about the Jewish media, right? What he's talking about really, because let me make this very clear. Kanye West is a terrible communicator. He cannot communicate for nothing. That's why he has 1,000 ghostwriters. He's not good at expressing himself with words. It's ironic because he's a rapper, but he's very good at producing. He's one of the greatest producers ever. Okay? He's one of the greatest creatives ever. He cannot express himself in words properly. Okay? But let me make this perfectly clear. Charlamagne can express himself with words properly. That's why he's a radio guy, radio personality. And how did he become poppin'? Because he used to disrespect black men and women. It's the pot calling the kettle black. He did this with Birdman. He did this with Dame Dash. He did this with tons of women. All the time disrespecting them. And now, because he is basically PC and beholden to corporate people, he is now going at people's necks who don't follow the mainstream liberal agenda. Okay? So when Kanye was talking about the Jewish media, what Kanye was talking about was executives who are powerful. And it just so happens that within his industry, music, media, movies, there's a lot of executives who are Jewish. That's what Kanye was trying to say. And I could bet you anything right now, Charlamagne has executives or people in really high, powerful places who are most likely Jewish, who are extremely offended and have a problem with Kanye West. Now, look, I don't blame them. I understand the anger because Kanye put a blanket statement when he meant specific people. But for Charlamagne the God to wish death, because that's what it is. He just wished death upon Kanye West, right? Upon a fellow black man, right? He wished death upon him. It's pathetic. It's demonic. It's messed up. And I'm telling y'all right now, this is why you should not idolize anybody. If you're listening to my YouTube, I appreciate you. But I'm a human. I'm messed up. I'm crazy. I'm everything bad. And I'm also everything good because I am a regular human being, man. I hate when dudes do this. I hate when anybody does this. When you wish bad upon people. If you really wish the best for Kanye West, if you want him to be remorseful in any kind of way, do what Lex Friedman did. Give him some empathy. Get to some understanding. Don't be on this weirdo, PC, oh my God, I'm going to follow the trends of everybody else and not understand. Bro, Charlamagne is some kind of hero of mental health, and he sees somebody with a mental health crisis. Why isn't he calling out the interviewers? Why isn't he calling out the multimedia companies that are pushing Kanye West's cancellation? Because I can remember a few years ago when Charlamagne was about to get canceled. And now it's the pot calling the kettle black. Man, this is pathetic. Charlamagne is a dweeb, a corporate loser, and we should not respect this man. Big Baby JTV, I'm out.